Hello, my name is Mike Johnson and I'm taking you on an inside and outside tour of this 2012 Prius V Level 5 Advanced. This is the top of the line Prius V model, the best you can get. The highest end Prius, most expensive new that you can get, because it's about $38,000 brand new for this car. We're not asking that kind of money, but that's what somebody paid brand new. It's fully loaded. It's got all kinds of features, and we just put 4 brand new tires on it. This is the only way you can get the Prius V with the sunroof. It does have a double panorama sunroof on it. Again, 4 brand new tires. You can tell the V5 has this touch sensing smart key system. I have 2 keys for the car. Both keys are present, and I have both of them included with this vehicle. They're in my pocket. I just locked it. I unlocked it. I'm going to turn the headlights on. This has an auto position on the headlight. Most Prius don't have auto, but this one does. And it's got fog lights. So let's look at the lights up front. You can tell the V5 Advanced. Well, the 5, first of all, the 5s have these LED really nice headlights. There's 4 low beam headlights and a high beam halogen. 2 on each side low beams and 1 on each side high beam, plus the fog lights down here. This one has the advanced technology package, so it's got a parking sonar on the front, and it's got a headlamp washers. It's a sprinkler that pops up and washes your headlights if you're driving in bad weather. And also for bad weather, it's got a forward-looking radar adaptive cruise control. Really neat feature. If you have it, you're going to be spoiled. So buy this car and you'll never want a car without it again. Getting in, starting it up. All kinds of toys, bells, and whistles on this car. First of all, it's leather seats. They call it Softex leather interior. Bluetooth streaming audio. You notice my music started. My music is on my phone, and it's streaming wirelessly through the radio. It's all automatic. All my phone contacts are in the phone. They all transfer wirelessly. If I want to fast forward to the next song, I just press on the steering wheel. Fast forward to the next song. Fast forward again. You see that? I'm pushing the button on the steering wheel, and it fast forward to the next song on my device. Bluetooth wireless. And then this has the JBL premium sound, so you can turn it all the way up. Let me find a good song. Here's a good song that sounds good on the YouTube.
Open Gangnam Style.
JBL premium audio. You can turn the sound all the way up. And if you like CDs, this is the premium audio. So it's got the larger, better screen navigation system. So you can stow your CDs, load them into the disc changer right behind the screen. The cheaper navs only has a little slot on top. This one has the tilt slide screen, and it supports split screen mode. So for example, you can have map only, or your turn list, your intersections, or your audio. Split the screen, so you have audio on this side, navigation on that side. You can go back to regular mode. And then it has live traffic information, so once it's been on long enough, it'll download from the XM satellite your live traffic data. So red, yellow, or green stripes will appear beside the freeway. That is by subscription. It's included for the first 3 years, but after the first 3 years, you have to pay for it on an annual basis, like $40 a year. It's not bad. It's worth it if you live in the city. And I mentioned it has a double panorama roof. So I can open my panorama roof and it opens up like so. And it's nicely tinted, so you have an excellent view from the outside. Double panorama roof. It has advanced radar cruise control. So what is radar cruise control? Well, you turn the cruise control on right here like a normal cruise control. And then you have a speed and distance sensor button on the steering wheel on the right side. So the radar looks at the cars or objects ahead of you, and it will match and the radar will automatically lock in onto the car that's in front of you and match speed to it. So if you set your cruise control for 85 miles an hour and the car in front of you is going between 65 and 45 miles an hour, this car will track that car and slow down or speed up as needed. Now, if a genius decides to cut you off, the car will automatically, without you doing anything, apply the brakes to avoid a collision. It's almost fully automatic system. Now, it's not autopilot, but it's about as close as you can get. It's not a self-driving car, but it is leaning in that direction. So you can gain benefit by using the cruise control in heavy traffic. You don't have to touch the gas. You set cruise control, the car adjusts to the car ahead of you. I recommend set it on the closest setting to the car ahead of you so drivers are less likely to cut you off. And if you set the cruise control for a speed higher than what you want to go, say 65, 75 miles an hour, you'll maintain a close distance to the car ahead of you, about say 2 second or 1 second following distance, and then you just enjoy the ride. You just play with your gadgets and gizmos. And if all of a sudden traffic in front of you slams on the brakes and you're distracted, you shouldn't be distracted, but if you are, this car will automatically slam on the brakes, and if that doesn't get attention, it'll go into emergency brake mode with brake assist and pre-collision mode to avoid with special steering and braking performance to help you drive to avoid the collision. But it will automatically brake to avoid a collision, especially if the cruise control is on, but it also operates in other modes, and it does things like tightening the seat belts and things like that. I'll put some videos about that on my web page for this car that will explain that better. Now, going on to additional features, I mentioned it's got navigation, but it also has automatic parking assist system. Now, what am I talking about there? It'll automatically steer into a parking space. Let's parallel park the car automatically. Steering wheel is not straight. Let's parallel park on the right. See that little green box? I'm going to put it in that green box. I'm going to hit OK. Look, Ma, no hands. And the car is automatically going to steer it into the green box, which I've selected. Now, it's not ideal parallel parking. I just selected that green box just for quick illustration purposes. If I took more time, I could actually parallel park. But you see, the car is steering itself into the parking space, into parallel parking. You see that?
The guidance is finished.
It'll also park into a mall space. So I'm also demonstrating, by the way, that it has a backup camera. So let's say there was a parking space behind me. I put it in reverse. I want to park into a parking space, like so, right in front of the building. Let's move that parking space and realign it a little bit. Now, I'm the driver, see? I'm responsible to make sure the green box is correctly in this place where I want the car to park, and then I hit OK. Now, I'm going to back it into a parking space. See that? No hands. Car steers itself into a parking space. Don't drink and drive. This isn't a drinking and driving assistant thing. This is just some people have trouble with their neck. You know, they can't turn their head over the shoulder.
The guidance is finished.
And this will, you know, if it's hard for you to lean over and look and see where you are and judge distance, maybe you have one of your eyes is not as good as the other, whatever. This automatic guided parking system makes it easy for the car to park itself. A lot of people don't need the automatic guided parking system, but on the other hand, it will help a lot of people to park a lot faster than what they do now. So if you're not used to the city and you go in once in a while and you hate parallel parking or hate parking in the mall, this will help you out a lot. And it has tilt, telescopic, look, pulls in and out, up and down, tilt telescopic steering. Very nice car. My name is Mike Johnson. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. I'm going to wrap it up. There's so much more to talk about this car. This has everything on it. It's a really nice car. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. I do have the books and manuals for this car. And give me a call. Thank you.